Oh, welcome everybody to 40 on a Thursday. Welcome back to we'll just call this episode. I think we're on episode 9. I didn't check before this. We'll just call it 9.2 because we did this episode once before, and we had a monstrous off season with what we could get done. Hopefully the same sort of players will be available. Is it time to let Denard go? Or do we keep him? I think we keep him. I think we gotta keep Denard on this team, otherwise we're never gonna get to the Super Bowl, even though he's never going to play. But all these guys down here, I really don't have a problem with letting go. I made the decision last time to let Joe Hayden go. I will do that again because I think we really need all the cap room that we can get going into this. And then we are going to trade our draft picks. That has been the strategy as of late. That is the strategy as of late. Just trade all the picks, and that way it's just, you know, have we, outside of our quarterback, who have we gotten through the draft that's been an impact player for us? Nobody. So Odell Beckham Jr.'s back healthy. Don't care. It's the off season. So let's go to sign free agents. Oh yeah, we gotta free up some cap room because we only have 3.1 million. So let's go and do this. Let's go ahead and release some guys. I don't remember who we released last time. Can't let Gronkowski go. This is how we gotta do it. So we can't let October go. If I remember correctly, we let Matt Jones go, but it's because Le'Veon Bell was a free agent. If he's not a free agent, we're going to stick with Matt Jones. But if we can get away with releasing Matt Jones, then I'll definitely be into that. Le'Veon, so he is available. And we also have a 97 overall strong safety, so that could be another big-time acquisition for us. So let's go and release Matt Jones. He doesn't save us all that much money, but he saves us enough. So we will cut Matt Jones and leave Theo Riddick for now at wide receiver. Anything we can get rid of? Not really. Remember when we were so beastly at tight end? I mean, now we just got Gronk. Should really probably keep Kelvin Beachum. Maybe not. Oh no, we got a guy that's a higher rank. No, let's get rid of him. I thought we did. I thought we cut an offensive lineman. So we will do that. Defensive end. Pierre-Paul we should keep. Brandon Graham we could cut just to create a little extra cap space. I hate to cut a guy from Michigan, but he would save us a couple $1 million. Let's do it. Defensive tackle, we need help if we can get it. And then I think that's probably all we're going to be able to do. We still do have Sean Smith at corner, so we're not completely screwed. And if I remember correctly, I tried to sign a corner last year, and I believe so. Let's go get ourselves late time. Takes us down to 8.8 million. Could get Chris Harris. What do we have for corner? Chris Harris, Richard Sherman. I doubt we'd be able to get both of them. Although nobody's bid on any of these guys. Sherman is a year younger. Need to have a higher bid on Chris Harris. Notification kind of scared me there for a second. I thought we were going to lose a connection, but I guess we're good. So Le'Veon Bell and Richard Sherman, those are going to be our... Oh, wait, we better make sure that we have the top bid on each of these guys, and we don't. We do not have the top bid on Le'Veon Bell. So we need to cut just anybody that would save us like $1 million. That's all we need. Theo Riddick might be the one. I think he might have to go. He's going to save us about $3 million. He's out of here. Which means we are throwing our eggs completely in the Le'Veon Bell basket. Which is what we did last time, and we ended up getting him. So now we have $4.6 million in cap space. So we can up this Le'Veon Bell offer. Let's see if that's enough. No, we're tied. How old is he? He's 30 years old. Let's give him 4 years, see if that helps us out. It would help us out cap-wise, that's for sure. And we now have the top offer. We could up Richard Sherman, or we could try and go out and get Josh Norman and see if, because nobody's bid on him yet. Let's give him just the minimum offer. Dude, if we get both of those guys, our secondary is off the charts. Well, we've done what we can do. Let's sim to next week and see what happens. Sherman's on. Bell's on. And Josh Norman undecided, I guess. Because he is still... Oh, the Redskins have outbid us big time. Let's see what we can do. Anybody we can get rid of at a position that we don't need them. Bobby Wagner, I feel like, is our top middle linebacker. We'd be giving it... He's our only middle linebacker. We'd be giving up something to improve on another spot on the roster. Can't release the fullback. Need him. Nobody... Releasing wide receivers doesn't save us any money. Can't release Gronk. He's too important. All these guys are going to be so low, it's not going to matter. Jason Pierre-Paul would leave us with a pretty soft defensive front. This guy doesn't save us any money. Sharif Floyd. We could let him go and then sign like a middle-of-the-road defensive tackle. Or maybe that's what we focus on with trading those picks. Well, that's going to save us quite a bit of money. We have $10 million in cap space now to spend. See where that puts us. Nowhere close. Redskins have outbid us big time. We're going down. Or maybe the years is a big deal. No, it's just not going up. Maybe he wants a bigger bonus. What's the biggest bonus we can give him? $20 million. No, can't do that. How about a $1 million bonus? It's just not going to happen with Josh. Could get Cam Chancellor. Get 2/3 of the Legion of Boom in here. Nobody's bid on him yet. And then we still have, wow. Got a lot more room than I thought we did. Well, we're up there on Josh Norman, but now we don't have enough money to up that bid. So we can go back and get Sharif Floyd, maybe? That would leave us with 10K. Let's go ahead and sim to next week. So Sharif Floyd back on a 1-year deal. Cam Chancellor on. And then that's going to do it for free agency. So let's go and trade some draft picks. Now, I don't know what we should focus on first. Let's see what we got. We need a center big time. So let's see who we can get. We need linebackers and a center really badly. I don't want to trade away a center because I don't have a center to trade away. So we need a cheap one, but a good one. If we can find that. This wouldn't be a bad option, 78 overall for $1 million. But I feel like we can find better. There's got to be a cheap, overachieving guy. This guy, 80 overall, 840K. This is the guy I think we want to spend a couple picks on. So let's see if they would take a 4th and a 5th. I don't think there's any way. No. Okay, so what if we throw in... Get this 5th out of here. Throw in that 2nd round pick. That's got to make it close, right? It's good. So they've accepted it, so we have a center. So that's good. That is very good. Where else could we... Middle linebacker, any linebacker would be a big addition. So let's go for a middle linebacker first. See what we can get. It may take going into next year's picks. Which is something I don't really want to do. But we don't need like a big time middle linebacker. We just need something. Oh, not kicker. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong button. $77 overall, that might be something we look into. Big thing is, he's got to be inexpensive. Otherwise, we won't be able to have him on the team. I think that 77 overall is the best I've seen so far for the price. 82 overall. I doubt we'd be able to get this guy with this. Really not that good of an offer, no. Is there anything we really have a surplus in? I mean, if that's not gonna do it, I don't think we're gonna be able to get anybody. Try to get this 79. It's not. It's just so hard. There's really nothing. I mean, I wouldn't take this trade either, in all fairness. Well, let's go find that 77 and see what we could get. Or if there's anybody that we could trade to get this. Anybody expendable in here? No, not really. Not really at all. Other than Corey Coleman. Why not? Let's see if they would take that. This is just, that's a... No. Okay, so that's not gonna happen. Well, let's see if I can go find that 77 again. It was at the... in the early part of the list. This guy. For Corey Coleman and 2 draft picks. Oh! Okay. That's... I'll take that. That could be worse. So then we'll have... once the year calendar rolls over, we'll have 2 years of draft picks to work with. So that's good. We just get us into the draft because we do not have any remaining funds to spend. Somebody's returning from injury. Oh, Cam Chancellor was hurt. Okay, so we will start the draft. I think we only have 1 pick, and it's in the 7th round. If that's even right.
A consistent performer his entire college career, he went out on a high note in his final game.
Yep.
Recording 3 interceptions and being named the player of the game. General managers have been simply
all right.
over the opportunity.
Well, this guy was a projected 5th round pick. What's up with this guy?
Close to a sure thing as there is in this draft.
316 pounds. Defensive tackle is something we could use an improvement on. Let's take a flyer. 60 overall. So, nothing too fancy there. Didn't expect it with one of the lowest picks in the draft. There's only 2 people that picked after us. And look at that. The Dolphins went on to win the Super Bowl. Who would have expected that? I mean, they were so much better than I was in that game. They beat us like 30 to something. While we were going, of course, that now is, it's like it never happened. But man, those Dolphins, we got to watch out for them. So we are into the next season, and we could still improve in some spots. So let's go to the Trade Center and see if we can find an available right guard. A cheap one. The cheapest one, cheapest good one out there. 81 overall for $80K. Let's get this guy. What do they want? You think they'd take a 5th and a 6th for him? I doubt it. No. Okay. How about a 6th and a 3rd? So close. Okay, well, let's move that one up to a 5th. A 3rd and a 5th. Oh, so close. 3rd, 5th, and a 7th? Oh, come on. That ain't right. I feel like we could get better for this. How about this guy? There we go. See, we got a higher overall for the same package, so that's ridiculous. So that'll help us at guard. We've got an okay offensive line. The left side could use some work. The right side is okay. If I could get 80 overalls, that would be good. But we really do have to focus on the defense. Up front, we need help. I forgot you can't go to the bottom of the menu, just trying to scroll from the top. So let's go do a manual trade. Let's look for a defensive end. Right now, we will just throw a second and a fifth rounder in there. And let's go right defensive end. Gotta be inexpensive. OJ Griggs for $80K, 24 years old. Let's see if we can find anything better. Of course, you got to remember, we are so up against the cap. There's not a lot of room for stuff. Not a lot of room at all. Was that a cap hit of 0? And it's only a 74 overall, though. I think that Bronco is going to be our best bet. Not a lot of guys in our range here. How about this guy, Chase Gage, for a second and a fifth, and they want no part of it. Second, fifth, and sixth. They need a left defensive end, a left tackle, and a tight end. Let's see if I can throw something together for them. What do I have at left tackle? Kind of defeat what I'm trying to do here. Jason Pierre-Paul. There's no way. Okay. I'm just so lost right now. I don't know what to do. I'm not ready to give up that first pick yet. That's my problem. We could trade down. What about left defensive end? How about this guy? You think they'd take a second rounder for him? No. Okay, how about a fifth and a sixth rounder with it? Don't think there's any way, right? No. Well, we might just have to deal with what we have. If we have any positions in the red, we'll have to fix those. Our offensive line is not good. This is all fine. I think we're just going to have to deal with it. And, just hope for the best once we get there. I really don't feel as good about this offseason as I did about the last one when we did this last time. But I think we'll be all right. We still have a solid team. So we just got to sim to the regular season here, and then I will take a break for a second and just let the simulation work, and we'll all come back in a couple minutes or so and see if we're in the playoffs. Hopefully we are. And hopefully it's not up against the Miami Dolphins. Because they have taken it to us the last two times we played them in the postseason. Anybody else we seem to be able to beat, but those guys, nope. Rob Gronkowski returning from injury. That is good. He got injured in the preseason, I guess. So that is it right there. Do we have him on a practice squad? We do. Huh. Nobody of note, though. Some notifications here. Yes. Just get these on out of here. Probably from when I was playing Ultimate Team yesterday. So let's sim just to the playoffs. We'll just go to the playoffs because there's no reason to go just to midseason because there's nothing we're going to be able to do. So I will see you at the end of the 2022 regular season. Oh no. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. We were 8-8. Oh, we took a step backwards. Oh no. Well, let's re-sign the staff. And that's no good at all. I can't believe that. That is no good at all. Well, let's go hire a coach, I guess, because I just fired him. Can I sign a new one, please? Wow, I can't believe this is the first time we've really taken a step back like this. Sim on up to the divisional championship and hope it doesn't auto-hire us a head coach. I'd like a head coach, please. Really? No coach? What? I guess I gotta wait till the off season, maybe? Hire staff. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we can get Harbaugh. I think absolutely, because he's the best guy out of any of this so far. Mike Malarkey. Jay Gruden. No. Chip Kelly. No. I do like Mike Zimmer, but he's too low rated. Gary Kubiak. Nah. John Harbaugh. I will bid whatever you want. Desired contract. We will go way higher than your desire. It's got me kind of scared that he won't accept it, so we're going to up it one more. I don't think coaches count against the cap, do they? Even if they do, he'd so be worth it. Well, let's hope we get him. That would be a big boost for the next season. Did we sign him? I can't tell. Not yet. Okay. So apparently we're giving him more time to think about it. Uh-oh. Did Harbaugh reject our offer? He signed... No, he signed with the Browns. After careful consideration, I have decided to reject your offer. What? I'm confused. Let's go see if he's in the staff here. Whoops, not fan happiness. Oops. We can do so much better than Cam Chancellor, I just saw. Ain't nobody saying that these days. Sign a new coach. I thought we just did. They say sign with Browns, but I don't get it. Well, let's sim and see if he just pops up. Oh, that's no good. If we didn't get him. We had such a high offer. Huh. Cam Chancellor's retiring. Richard Sherman's retiring. Boy, we're in for it now. Oh, this team could get really bad really fast. Oh, I so didn't even realize that we just... oh! He's old, though. He's really old. Aaron Rodgers is available. We could get that guy in Kansas City, this Jackson Hobgood Chittick, and move on from Nate October. They're the same overall. But this guy wants more money. Aaron Rodgers, though. I think it's worth a chance just to get us, get us in the conversation. And then we really do need to improve the best we can. Because Ziggy Ansah, he's not an upgrade, though. Get all these guys at least just in the consideration. Matthew Stafford. What a backup he would be. I don't want to drag him down in the Browns, though. Plus, we're going to have Aaron Rodgers. He'd never see any playing time. Derek Wolfe, at least get him in the negotiations here. And then let's just see. We could get Bobby Wagner. Just got to look for guys that, you know, are going to help us out. Dante Fowler, defensive end, but we have McDermott, who's the same overall and younger by a year. Man, just not really much going on. So let's deal with this right here. This will be our negotiations. I mean, if we move on from Nate October, there ain't no going back. Aaron Rodgers might get us by like a year, and that's if we get him. $39. Let's just at least just sign him to a 2-year deal. Let's see how interested he is. This guy we really got to up the bid on. Let's see if this even helps. It does. Okay, perfect. And then this guy. See, these young guys, you got no problem giving them the big deals. But ours still needs to move on up. There we go. We're tops on him. We really got to up all these offers. Deion Jones, middle linebacker. Tops on him. Derek Wolfe and Bobby Wagner are the only guys that... We are the only guys that negotiated with him. Do we have a kicker? We do have a kicker. Do we have a punter? We have a punter. Okay. Free safety. We got Tyrann Mathieu. Left tackle. This would be an upgrade. Well, let's see where that puts us. Oh, this guy we're nowhere close, so we'll get him right on out of there. I say we sim to the next week and do with that what we can. So we got to hire staff again. Sign with the Browns. I don't get it. It said he signed with us. Let's just go ahead and sign this guy then if we can. No one's bidding on him. Assuming we didn't get Harbaugh, because who knows. So let's sim to next week. Bobby Wagner, that Horn guy, Lecarius Horn, Derek Wolfe. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Come on, come on, come on. Maynard is on. Swan is on, and we did get Aaron Rodgers. We hired this guy as a coach, so that's good. Whoever he is. And then let's see where that puts us. I think that's like $2 million left. 2.6 million. Could get Ziggy Ansah just to... Or get this guy. Let's see what we can do with this. If this is even going to be remotely. Okay. And there's really not much for free agents out there, so I don't want to really trade anybody. So we're just going to sim up to the draft, I think. And any remaining draft picks, we just, you know, trade him when we get there. I wanted to do this offseason once we didn't make the playoffs. I wanted to do this offseason just so we get this where I don't have to sim the season in the stream. So we're going to do this all the way up to the end of the draft here, and then that'll be what we do. So Nolan Weber right now is our backup quarterback, which is how it always was meant to be, so it seems. So let's start, or hell, can we just trade him now? There's really not much that we have in terms of draft pick. We got a cornerback. Oh, no, we do. What do we have? Because we had Richard Sherman go and retire on us. James Rose. I don't know if I really want to go first round pick right away. Let's see if they'd be interested. Nope, nowhere close. They might not even take this. Wow, they must think really highly of this guy. Get this guy. He's their backup corner. Jeez, nothing. Apparently we need a wide receiver as well. So let's go there. I don't think we're going to find like a big name guy. For cheap. No, he wasn't bad. Was not bad. We're not finding much, though. And nothing. Yikes. Okay. So what else do we need? We need a right tackle. That's kind of anti-climactic. 83 overall. Henson Huff. Let's see if they take just the second. How about a second and a fifth? Okay. That was easy. So now we have a first round pick and probably some expendable players to spend on whoever we want. So who do we need now? Cornerback, wide receiver, left tackle. I mean, I don't know if a single first-round pick is going to be able to get us a corner. A cheap corner. Might have to dig into the draft picks for next season. How about this guy? Nowhere close. How about a first, second, and a third? I think that's fair. I see, that's ridiculous. They need a wide receiver. So is Corey Coleman still on the team? No. Man, our wide receivers really do look terrible right now. Gronk is 34. Eee. This ain't good. Odell's only 30, though. Oh, Jesus. Who can we get rid of? Not really many guys that are expendable right now. We don't have a lot of depth on our roster. We've had a lot of retirements. But this guy's 81 overall. Ah, jeez. I don't want to give up 2 number 1 picks for 1 corner. Especially he's only 83. See, like, that's unreal. Come on, 2 number 1 picks, and you don't even come close to wanting it? That's crazy. How about just a first-round pick for a more expensive corner? My goodness. Oh, what about this guy? No way they take this. No way they take this. Nope. We gotta pony up the money. We have Vernon Hargraves. I don't know if I was gonna say, I don't think we have that much money. This is gonna be difficult. Gonna be difficult. See, this is just crazy. First, second, and a third, or I'm not doing this. That's ridiculous. I think any team would take that in a second. What can we find? Of course, we can't find free agents because we're still. Just start the draft.
Are now on the clock. Adam, what can you tell us about Jordan?
I think if you go back and look
So
at
we
his
do
All-Star
have a first-round
performance,
pick
you'll see what kind of
for the
linebacker
first
he
time
can
in a
be for
couple
this team.
seasons.
He was a tackling machine during the All-Star game,
Tank Roosevelt.
to
Oh,
finish
what a
over 10
name.
tackles that day. But what scouts like
Jonathan
most
Van der
average
Velde.
was a sense of
None of
awareness
these guys have very good
of
combine
where the ball
ratings,
was going.
but we
He
do
played
need
confidence
a
and
quarterback
never
for the
let
future
optional play action
because
fix him off
Nate
guard.
or
He
Nolan
showed
Weber is not
several
going to do it.
tackles in the backfield.
So,
The GM loved what he saw out of him during All-Star Week, and it was a no-brainer taking him with this pick.
how about Tank? I'm going to regret this so hard.
The Texans are now on the clock.
No, he's a 76 overall. Okay.
This is a guy whose name has been mentioned as
Right
the
in.
top quarterback in the draft ever
Right
since
in
the
where you would
outstanding
think
head-to-head
he would
performance
go.
against a fellow quarterback that came into the
So
season
that's not bad. We
with
can
a lot of
accept
hype
that.
surrounding him. I was told
So
by
we'll sim up to the
several
6th pick.
organizations that the confidence shown in that game, along with
And
his
now we just hope.
ability, had him shooting up their draft
Look at all those A's. That is lovely. I love to see that.
Certainly has established himself as a
We
player
don't have an active
close to the
fullback.
pre- and early
I doubt
season.
these are.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised to see him starting by week 5.
Do we have any corners in the draft? Yes, they're all projected to go in the 6th round, though. Yeah, let's just go best available, because we're always in need of an offensive lineman. Do we need a linebacker? It's a B. Defensive tackle, C+. We could use a defensive tackle, and we got a couple bevy of them to choose from here. So let's go with the guy with the highest combine grade. He's under 300 pounds, though.
The Texans are now on the clock.
63 overall. Oh, God. All right, so we'll just sim to the end of the draft, and that'll probably do it. Oh, God. That was dreadful. Got our quarterback of the future, though, so that's good. Tank Roosevelt. Or potential trade bait. Nolan Weber could be the quarterback of the future. He's 30 years old, though, so you hate to do that right away. So we will... Actually, that's going to be where we're ending. I won't make you guys sit through another simulation. But here's our team. We have Aaron Rodgers because we let Nate October walk. Nolan Weber's the backup right now, and the draft pick the first overall went to Tank Roosevelt. He is our quarterback of the future. Le'Veon Bell at running back. Odell Beckham still at wide receiver with Philly Brown. Rob Gronkowski. Our offensive line is a little bit, but, and defense could use some help for sure. Free safety, corner, and defensive tackle we will have to work on. Hopefully we can use some draft picks to get that. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of an extended edition of Building the Browns for our technical mishap last time. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time. Take care.